back to McCaffrey Farms here on the Eastern Plains of Colorado. Let's get into the video. But first, like always, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. And if you're wanting to follow some of my other accounts, I have them in the description. So be sure to check those out and go give me a follow on all those as well. Let's get into the video.
I'll bring that over.
So for today's video, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be getting the open cows in, and we're going to be hauling them over to Brush. We're going to sell them tomorrow, I believe is when the sale is. And then I think we might try and get a few more bred heifers. We'll have to see. But right now, filling the truck up with fuel. We got a new extension cord, and I believe it's 2 videos ago. If you saw that one, I was having a lot of troubles with getting the pump to run. So we got a new extension cord, we got that ran, and it's working good now. So we're gonna get ready to hook up to the cattle pot and back it up to the shed and check the tires on it. And then after lunch, we're gonna go get the cows in and start loading them up and head over to the sale barn. Got the trailer pulled up next to these other 2. Normally we put them over there where Dad's at, behind the bins, but recently we've been putting them here. But Dad is getting some cement blocks that we put under the landing gear, and then we'll get this one unhooked and hook up to the cattle pot and start checking the air in those tires. One thing that is annoying on this Great Dane flatbed is the jack on the other trailers are all on the driver's side. It's on the passenger side on this one. Don't know why. Pretty sure this is our only trailer like this. I think it's kind of annoying. So we got unhooked from the flatbed. Now we're gonna go up by the hydrant because we need to clean the fifth wheel off. It's a little dirty, and then we're gonna put a little more grease on it. Dad's fifth wheel needs worked on. It's not terrible, but it's a bit of a pain, and it really adds time onto hooking up and unhooking. So sometime we need to have that looked at and see what's could be done to it. But got it off, so now we're gonna go up by the shed and clean the plate off so then we can hook up to the cattle pot. Alright, we got the fifth wheel grease, so now we're going to take it easy, go over to the cattle pot and get that hooked up. So on the matter of what side the jack is on, we actually only have the two trailers that have a crank jack. This cattle pot, I forgot, you just put a pin in and lift them up and that's all. So, being said, between the two, the grain trailer is on the driver's side, the crank is on the driver's side, and the flatbed is on the passenger side. I don't know why that one is like that, but I kind of wish it would be on the driver's side as well. While Dad puts air in those tires, he wanted me to go down and make sure that there's no calves in the one pin, because that's where we're going to be getting the cows in at. So I'm going to run down and do that before lunch, and then if there's any in there, run them into the west pin, and then I'll open up the gate. That way when we get ready to get them in, we can hopefully just put a bale on the back of the pickup and then lead them in and then roll it out a little bit. Probably wouldn't do the whole bale since there's so few, but then that way we can hopefully get them in easy, and then shouldn't take too terribly long to get them loaded up and get onto the road. Got down here, this is what we call the east pin, or I call it that anyways, but there are a few calves in here, so I'm gonna hop over this gate and put them back into the west pin and close that all up. That way we can get the open cows in here and get them ready to get loaded. Easier than I expected it was going to be. And this is the gate we're going to open. That way when we bring a bale in, just back into there, the cow should follow us in. That's the way we've done it the last few times. Most of the time, all of them have went in. There's been a few that we've had to get in at a different gate, but that's the plan. Hopefully we don't have to work with a plan B. So that's all ready. I'll go back up to the house. Like I said, we'll eat lunch real quick because it's 11:55, and then once we eat lunch, we'll bring the semi down and probably get them loaded. plan. The cows went in. They did follow pretty well. There's one cow that tried to go out, but then once we dropped the bale, it saw the hay and it went back in. So got them all in real easy. So now gonna take the semi down, back it up to the chute, and we're gonna load 14 on top and 14 on bottom, and then we'll be good to take off. You look like a ball. 14. Good girls. Hey.
Hey, get up there, turn the corner. Hey.
Alright, we got all the cows loaded, so now we're gonna put the calves back into that east pen, and then they can eat the rest of the hay, and that's what we'll do to feed them for tonight. Alright, we just got back from the sale barn. Got the trailer switched. Got it back onto the flatbed. That way, while it was nice right now, we could have done it, and it'll be ready the next morning we need it, and be able to just leave right then instead of having to mess with it. So thank you for tuning into this video. Thank you for watching. Be sure to drop a like, and if you have any questions or anything, be sure to drop it in the comments. And also, if you're not already, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching. See you next time.